What's happening, guys? Cyclone here, and I wanted to bring you guys a new take on my endgame Moze playthrough. This is not using a traditional endgame loadout, but it is relying on heavy weapons and basically just turning Moze into a freaking psychopath. uh, I'm going to be testing out two launchers in this build, and because we're using um, certain skills in our skill tree, we can regenerate this heavy ammo pretty regularly. To start, I'll be going over the gear used in this build. The first is this nicely rolled double Vladoff launcher. We have a flacker in case I need to do some mid-range damage. We have a Rowan's Call. And then we're going to start with this Zappy here. Now, this is a pretty cool weapon to get rid of that shield pressure. And because we're doing splash damage, nice big radius there, I'll be getting ammo back frequently. So this thing really helps get rid of the shielded enemies. And I actually will let my grenade do a lot of the work. We're going to actually go to that. I have a very nice Merv Hex here. This one does cryo, and it has the Merv ability, so that's really important, guys. The Merv is very powerful. It shoots out 3 additional tracking grenades that spread that damage around, and if you can keep throwing out these grenades, you are in really good shape. Of course, the one thing cryo does not do well against is shielding. So I hope that the launcher I'm holding right now, see that? Shield damage is a 1. I'm hoping that my launcher can make up the difference, and that's the goal of using this COV launcher. If I get downed and I run out of ammo or the COV launcher is low on ammo, I'll switch to my annexed Grupa here and try to get some kills with that. It's very powerful. Just raw straight damage. Now, in addition to this build's gear loadout, I am actually using the Brawler's Ward, which might sound interesting, but to be quite honest, guys, you will be downed with this build. So I want that weapon damage in my last stand. That's the whole point of why I'm putting this on. And that's it. No other reason for it. I'm doing that just to give myself a better chance of not dying. It's really all that's there for. Then I'm using this amazingly rolled class mod that gives me 10% COV and Vladoff damage, and then look at the skill rolls there. Thin Red Line, Desperate Measures, and Click Click all got skill points on it. So this is a great mod. I only wish that it were on a legendary mod, but I will take this any day of the week. And just to show you now what my skill tree looks like, we're working with what you see here. I went all offense, and the class mod actually now gives me 2 points into Thin Red Line, which is freaking amazing. So I didn't have to put any points into this. You got Drowning in Brass, of course, and the 5 out of 3 Desperate Measures. Beautiful. In addition to that, we're going to be going through the bottomless mags tree quite a bit, so we can increase mag, crit, and also a little bit of just raw damage. So we're doing some incendiary here, as you see. I'm maxing all of these out. I just put 1 point into here so I could progress the skill tree. We want Scorching RPM. We want the Iron Bank. And we definitely want Click Click. That's huge. So that's very important for this build. And then the most mandatory skill to use is, of course, Means of Destruction. You have to have this if you will attempt to make this a build. Again, we're running through waves of enemies here, so this is all about keeping that demolition ammo on hand. We don't want to run out of it. So this is really going to help give us that ammo back. Let's go have some fun. And if I die, I die, but so be it. That's fine. I'm just making sure all my guns are loaded. Oh, actually my COV weapon wasn't. And that is... Alright, so my COV1 is not. Alright, so I am full on ammo. Excellent. Alright, now when I go into an area, I am going to throw a bunch of grenades, and then I will run through here to try and knock off some shielded enemies, and if I die or I get downed, I'll try to hit them in there. So we're going to throw out some of our grenades, make sure we get a bunch out there, a bunch out there. When I get the grenades out there. Get wrecked, son! I'm actually gonna get in here so I can, like, not die for the time being. We're gonna just do this. Either launcher works here. I fucking love this build. I swear, it's so much fun, guys. And actually, the launcher I'm holding right now is the primary launcher. I equipped the COV one to see if it would be useful for shielding, and it is, but it also does fire much slower, and I can't spam it nearly as much as this one. So there are pluses and minuses for both. Although what it does allow me to do again is when I put the grenades out into the field, I can get rid of those stupid shields. Like this guy over here, I want to get rid of his shield. See that? I definitely want to do that.
Check out that body count. That's a welcome sight.
Let's kill this guy.
I'll take that.
Cool, cool, cool. This is very fun, very, very fun.
Get good or get dead, scrub. Wait, I lost count.
Alright, so he's dead too. Cool, cool, cool. I like how with this launcher, my movement speed is not nearly as nerfed as with the big Vladov. So that's definitely a plus. But I use both. Again, I have one kind of... Actually, that's not the right type of weapon, but who cares? I don't give a fuck. Damn. Oh, come on. He's running away. What a piece of shit, man. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that. Fuck. Come on, man. Bullshit. Oh, that's so lame. It's so lame. So fucking lame that he ran all the way away. See, it's not a perfect build, guys. I mean, if I were really serious, I wouldn't have done that. I would have used this launcher here to clear out these, you know, flesh enemies, because this is the stronger item. See that? See that power? It's God tier. God tier with just flesh enemies. This ×2 modifier is absurd. And I can basically use it like a shotgun.
I think I can get through there now.
Let me go kill Chupa fuckhead. I don't care. Let me go kill Choopy for you all in like 1 second. And I'm using the salvo because it's more spammable.
About time.
There you go. Even though there was a level 49, I'll take it. Let's go kill the Malawan fools up ahead. Wait, what is this? Hyperion weapon crit damage. Ooh. There are some boss killing builds that might want to use that. That's not too shabby for bosses. Alright, yo, let's do this. Kill the Malawan guy!
Stay down, scrub. Get over here, dickweeds.
Yeah, I like this build a lot. It does tire out your trigger finger, but that's not so shabby for clearing out fucking robots. But who cares when I have a gun like this and I can do stuff like this? Who cares? So I have, again, in fact, you can actually go full launcher if you so desire. I mean, having plenty of ammo doing this, it's not like I run out all that often. If I can continue to use the rocket salvo like this, I'm in good shape. So you could actually go ahead and, for example, like, I could put on other launchers. I could have my Scourge in the background waiting. Right? Like, I can have these launchers. Although, no, they have to have splash damage. One of the things you have to make sure of is they have splash damage. So, just to be cautious of that, they have to have splash damage. That's a requirement. Because you're not going to proc that ammo regen unless you have the splash damage. Let's go mess with the fucking boss. See what I can do against him with this build. If it even works against him. It'd be interesting to see.
Thank you. Next. Here we go. Who saw that?
Damn! Play. This is how I'm doing it, and I'm having a blast. Oh, this build's too much fucking fun. I'm hopping around like an idiot, but I have to get that direction. That DI, so to speak. It's very important. Let me just make sure I have my proper gear. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna start with this so I can get his shield down. That's vital. Let's do that. So, not impressed so far with that. I haven't tested this against bosses. I mean, this guy requires you hit his crit zone, so there is that to deal with. But I have a launcher that can wreck his shit. Like, this one is not nearly as powerful as my electric baby over here. So let me just show you what this one can do. Alright. Okay, let's, I'm gonna retreat a little bit. Ah, shit. Oh! Well, that's the boss killer rocket right there. Lesson learned. Lesson fucking learned. Did you see that shit? Okay, okay, so the Scourge can fuck over Hunter Seeker. Oh, that's new to me. I do not know. Alright, so guys, the Scourge, use this for bosses. Did you see that DPS? That was insane. That was fucking busted. I will get rid of this, even though it's cool. I don't care. I'm gonna get that legendary grenade. Oh my gosh, this thing wrecks! This thing might even be the grenade, the launcher to spam with in general. That's hype as hell. That was crazy. So guys, that's going to do it for me. Hope you enjoyed the Launcher Mayhem build. I am going to be continuing this for a while. It is a lot of fun. This is Cyclone signing out. See you next time.